Represent is brought to you by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Let's just talk to some of our Hispanic fans from East LA. Sir, what's your name?
One of the busiest nights at Pasadena's famed comedy club, the Ice House, is Rudy Moreno's Latino Comedy Showcase.
Yeah, what's happening, man? What's happening?
After over a decade on the comedy circuit, Rudy partnered up with his Ice House manager, who agreed that Latino comics needed their own night to shine.
So we did it on a 4-week trial. It's been packed out since then.
Put your hands together, Mr. Jeff Garcia.
There's always going to be those shows that perpetuate the stereotype, right? So we're not going to really try to support that.
Right, mad old and white man.
Rudy's willingness to share the spotlight with countless up-and-coming Latino comics may have given the newbie stand-ups a slight leg up from the veteran. But Rudy is not bitter about having to pay his dues. Instead, he sees it as a blessing in disguise.
Trying to get into the Ice House is not as easy, wasn't as easy as it is now. For me to work here is an absolute privilege. Everybody's come through here at one point or another in their career. How many people really enjoy their job?
Put your hands together, come on.
They invited me to do this gig, and they said, you're going to open for Ice Cube, who I had no idea who he was. But I mean, of course I do know who he is now. It was 50,000 people at the LA Coliseum. Probably the oldest guy there, you know? It was like the gangsta guys, you know, that were there, and that whole hip-hop thing. I said, man, this is it. You know, if I bomb here, then I'll just quit, you know? But it went over, so I stuck with it.
Kids, go take pictures with them. Mijo, go take a picture with Santa Claus over there.
He may have had a late start in comedy, but Rudy's thick skin and determined spirit are only some of the factors that help him rally night after night on the road.
All the comedians, every comedian you know has always been a comedian. It's just, you're born naturally funny. So you're the class clown, you're the guy at the family functions that's making faces and making everybody laugh.
What's Santa Claus call him? Come on.
And then you tried to grow up with the idea of making something out of your life, you know, so you go to school and you try to get educated to find that professional business. And sometimes some people aren't cut out for that.
That muscle right there.
It's possible just being a ham.
Genial. No? Okay, fire.
Okay, today for you, 4 yards.